What were these three dudes about to do?
Look at this. That's amazing.
That's gonna be your. That's gonna be.
That's amazing.
My name is Brad Philen. I play Djembe for Dirty City.
Travis Tebo on tenor sax.
My name is Steve Northcott, and we're on the beaten path in Beijing, China, with the Dirty City. Now, we've done this before. This is not the first time Dirty City has rolled through the streets of Beijing playing live music. Last year we did this in the 798 Art District. You can watch that video right here. Don't watch it yet though, watch this video, because we are in the epicenter, the middle of Beijing, right in the heart. This is HouHai Lake, and there's a lot of craziness happening here.
A lot of emperors and stuff.
A lot of history around us.
A lot of history. And so we wanted to come down and play some music as we do for the Chinese locals. And the first place we went to was right at the heart of HouHai Lake, oddly enough, in front of the Starbucks.
Take a trip around the world. I'm gonna kiss all those Beijing girls. I'm doing everything silver and gold. I got to hurry up before I grow too old.
We played a set and it was awesome for sure.
Because they're just kind of, they're watching. There's like 50 people watching, but they're all just watching with their cell phones, and they're watching you, they're enjoying it, but they're just filming it.
They're not quite sure what they're seeing. They have no idea. They're wondering if we're famous or why would these people be out here doing this? They're pretty far away. I was hoping that we were going to get the crowd close to us by the end of it, for sure.
Well, there was some love, right? By the end of the set, we had like a young little boy, the age of 12 years old, or maybe 8 years old. He came up, he wanted to buy a CD.
20 kwai.
20 kwai, gave me some money, and so I gave him a CD, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so then we knew we had to do something a little bit different. Now we're here in HouHai Lake, and it's a bunch of series of lakes. So we took the opportunity to then play a show.
On a boat.
On a boat.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat.
That was dope.
On a boat. So we loaded everything onto a boat and proceeded to just float out in the middle of Boatsville, Beijing, and play some music.
I was like, how am I gonna set up my drone? But it ended up being perfect because I set it up so it tilted the table and the seat, and I could get that angle to where I had the bass going. So I was playing at an angle like this.
I'm on the back.
Tebo's right next to me,
stern.
and Steve's right here.
And we actually had the mic set up and the speaker set up. So boats at one point were like coming around us. Boats were like making U-turns, and these boats are going slow.
They're following
Like
us.
these boats are not going fast, and they're doing like little U-turns, and like half of them are paddle boats, right? So they're like paddling to get close as the boats. Freedom.
Freedom was the one.
I was a little worried about freedom. You can't. The anthem of freedom to be played in the center of China might have been a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for?
Pretty apolitical song.
Yeah, I think we did more good than harm. I think when we played it, like I don't think we started a revolution.
Freedom, what's it mean to you? Freedom, you're bare feet in your shoes. Giving your all, taking the best, take what you need, leave the rest. Freedom, what you got.
Well, there are people like all along the sides, too.
Waving, doing their thing.
Waving.
And as we all know, as all science geeks, we know the music travels very well over water. So as we're jamming on the boat, people on the sidelines just kind of waving.
Everybody heard us.
You know, doing their thing. So once we disembarked from the boat, we were exhausted. You know, we knew we wanted to play more. We knew we wanted to give China more.
I don't get paid enough, Steve. That's what I said. I don't get paid enough for this.
So homeboys are getting soft here. They're getting soft, so they need a little rub down. So we without even any solicitation whatsoever, we got some massages.
Street side
massages, and these people know what they're doing.
He was pretty rough on me, actually.
Yeah, well, they saw you and they were thinking, I gotta get deep on you. Hard day, you know, it's a hard day. The hand gets sore. The hand gets sore. You gotta work it out. You gotta work out those kinks.
Yeah.
Can't play that CF progression all day long. right? You can't do it all day long. It's important.
He was hitting me.
Even though like
He was punching
you're
me.
into it. Ah, shit. Would you mind? Just,
Sure.
here we go. Click that. That's it. There we go.
I got
No,
it. I got this one. I got
no
it.
problems whatsoever. So we went to our last venue.
When you're choosing a place, you don't want to pick the first one, you know,
Right.
because
You want to be picky. We're Dirty City.
Yeah.
Last year we were of the mind that if we played, they would come.
Yeah.
But in HouHai, you don't have to worry about that so much because they're everywhere.
Right.
People are everywhere. So we crossed the bridge and we saw this joint, and we didn't even have our instruments out. You were carrying yours in my bag, my guitar was in my bag, you had your drum. But as soon as they saw Philen's drum, they were like, come, play. And this was gonna be our finale, but we had no idea what was in store for us.
No clue.
We're thinking inside's not gonna work, so we try to say, can we go outside? He's willing to do whatever we want.
So we go outside, they move all the
Everything.
chairs, all the tables, and as they're doing that, as they're moving all the chairs and tables outside, crowd forms. And we're not talking like stragglers, we're talking before the instruments came out of the bag.
100 people.
100 people, 10 deep, 20 wide. It was nuts, man. It was crazy.
my
Just
goodness.
waiting. So as soon as we started to play, we got maybe through 30 seconds of our intro song before the bar next door, because everyone along this trip has live music, and that bar next door just cranked
Yeah.
everything up.
Yeah.
Like,
And then me and Tebo look up and we just start playing with him. So he's jamming Chinese acoustic. It was actually, he was really good.
Very good.
it was very good, yeah.
And so we start playing with him, and then we give a shout out to him, we give props to him, and then the owner of the bar here goes next door. All of a sudden he comes back and says, all good. So he
we just
puts it
need
down.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's all we
10
need.
minutes.
And then
There's
we
200 people here waiting
Right.
for something.
We turn it back up,
They
and
don't
then
know what
we.
yet.
They don't know what.
Yeah.
And then once we started to play, that's when things got crazy. Yeah, we're jamming it. It wasn't the best sound. We're playing out of a small little amp, a cappella for these two homies, and like I'm jumping on chairs behind Tebo, playing whatever.
Yeah.
And like crowds were loving it. It was
It
out
just
of
got
control.
bigger and bigger and bigger. There must have been a couple hundred people by the end.
Yeah.
And what I loved is the closeness of the crowd. They were like right in front of us. And a couple of times I playfully would play to some kids that were on my side, and they like got all shy and would back away. And
But there was a point where there was that where we're trying to get the bar to stop playing, and I had all the CDs out, and I'm throwing the CDs. I'm like, CD for you. It's like I felt like Oprah Winfrey. Everyone, you get a CD. You get a CD. You get a
people
CD.
started actually grabbing and swiping.
Once they realized that shit was for free, they were grabbing. I'm glad I only had like 8 CDs out, because once I started throwing them in the crowd, people started grabbing them from the table. Just you were getting out in the crowd. You were doing.
tried to, but it wasn't.
You got like 8 people deep. Like there was
Yeah.
one point where I could barely see you.
Yeah.
And there was a dude taking a selfie with you.
Right there, yeah, that was
while,
pretty, yeah,
while
yeah,
you were
yeah.
jamming.
But it was like
in the sea.
Moses parting the Red Sea, because it's almost like you were a contagion. You moved through the crowd and just everyone spread and.
Thank you so much, Beijing. You're beautiful. I love you. He loves you. He loves you. He loves you. I don't know this guy, but I'm pretty sure this guy loves you too. Shishi. Shishi.
Fun. It was so fun to be in that many people. Definitely a lot of people. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun for sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, this is On the Beaten Path. We're in Beijing, China. Stay tuned for part 3. That will happen very, very soon, because this is now our business.
Busking.
Catch us live somewhere on this planet. Peace.
Busking.